Turkiye has stepped up efforts to clear the rubble 3 weeks after two devastating earthquakes. Equipment has been sent to the affected areas as there are now concerns about people's health. Let's go straight to our correspondent, Teresa, who is live in Gaziantep in southern Turkiye. Teresa, we know the Turkish government has been under a lot of pressure to provide help for the people living in this part of the country. There is need for a lot of things. What is the situation where you are? What are you seeing? Are people getting the help they need?
Well, I am in the center of Gaziantep. This is a plaza where you can see there's dozens and dozens of tents with people living in them. And wherever you go in southeastern Turkey, this is the image that you see right now, tents all over the place with hundreds of thousands of people who have been displaced. Either their homes were completely destroyed or they're too afraid to go back to their homes because they have been damaged. And the aftershocks that are still ongoing are scaring the population. We have been talking to these people all around this area, and what they're telling us is that they have gotten some tents, that they have some food, that they have some water, that it's difficult to be on the outdoors in the middle of winter, but they're struggling. But they're also telling us that some of them have received some government assistance. The Turkish government has been handing out around $500 among those affected. We know that 1 million people have already got that money. This is something to help them. The government is hoping to put together also a rebuilding plan. We're building around 200,000 homes in the next year. It's an enormous task because the challenges ahead and the difficulties that many of these people are facing right now are enormous. But also what we've been seeing in several cities across this area, that the work has started. Debris has started to be removed. We were in the city of Kahramanmaras, where there was lots of work inside the city to clear the millions of rubble that is scattered all around this area.
Rubble, dust and loss are everywhere in southeastern Turkey these days. In Kahramanmaras, authorities have already started to clear the rubble. But Nermin says she cannot forget what she has lost and comes here every day where her home once stood.
We removed my mother and father from the rubble. Only my father was alive. Every day I come to the same place to see if I can find their belongings, just to have a memory.
Clearing away the mountains of rubble is a daunting task because it is everywhere in this part of the country.
Trucks have unloaded tons of rubble all around this area, creating these mountains that you can see right behind me. Removing the debris from the center of the city is a huge challenge. According to the United Nations, the volume of the rubble that needs to be removed, if all put together, would cover an area of around 100 square kilometers.
Or over 18,000 football fields. The Turkish government says the rubble will be removed and processed without harming the environment and the people. But environmental groups have expressed fears about possible contamination. There is also health concerns about the presence of asbestos, a mineral that could cause cancer, which was permitted to use in Turkey until 2014. This map shows that asbestos was detected in the areas affected by the earthquakes. In the city of Hatay, patients are showing up non-stop at this field hospital set up by the Indonesian government. Many are coming for regular checkups, but others with respiratory difficulties. Dr. Corona Rintawan says the cleanup process is crucial to prevent disease.
People must be covered by, must be given the mask. If there's a community surrounding the rubble, before they start to clean the rubble. The cleaning of the rubble makes the dust affect the people, primarily of the respiratory problem.
Turkey is struggling to cope with the scale of the disaster caused by the earthquakes. Removing the rubble is only the first step of the likely many challenges ahead.
The government is under a lot of pressure, not only to clear the rubble, to begin a rebuilding process, and to also assist the hundreds of thousands of people that are living on tents in the outdoors, among other things. It has also launched an investigation over 600 individuals or organizations. It has also issued around 180 arrest warrants among property owners, directors of construction companies, because one of the big issues caused by the earthquake is that brand new buildings that were supposed to resist an earthquake did not, and they were completely destroyed. So those investigations are ongoing. But many of the people, when you talk to them, they say that they celebrate these investigations, but they really want to know is when they'll be able to go back to their normal lives.
OK, thank you for that, Teresa Bow, there live for us in Gaziantep in southern Turkey.